It's been a crazy wedding season. If you guys have seen my Instagram stories, I've been going to a wedding practically every single weekend. So I wanted to show you how I typically get ready as a wedding guest. And I just always seem to break out before a wedding. So this has been my go-to mask right before attending. This is Tatcha's purple mask that has vitamin C and 10% AHAs that help to improve your skin texture, brighten the skin, and just give you a really nice dewy glow. So I typically leave this on for 15 minutes while picking out my makeup picks, and I love the glow that I get from this. And then after that, I'm going in with these resurfacing pads from Elemis to once again make sure my skin is completely clean. I don't want any purple residues on my skin. And as you can see, my skin is showing a little bit of signs of redness and some irritation, so I'm going in with this really calming tea tree ampoule from Mediheal. This has been my go-to ampoule this summer, especially since it's been so hot. The heat has been really causing some irritation for my skin. I let that ampoule sink into my skin a little bit, and during that time I go in with this neck tool to massage my neck for that lymphatic drainage. This helps to make sure my neck area and jawline is a little bit more defined. And now I'm going in with my favorite moisturizer this summer. This is the vitamin B5 cream from Skin Lab that has panthenol, so it's also great for those who are breaking out and especially for sensitive skin. So refreshing. And now can't forget about the eye area. I like to go in with something that is protective but also lightweight enough so that it doesn't pill under my eye makeup, and this ceramide eye cream from Dr. Jart has been the perfect pair. I do a little bit of massage with that, and then lastly SPF 50. This Zystica is my new absolute favorite. It's especially formulated for those with sensitive skin, but I love the overall glow that I get from this. I apply one layer on my skin, another for my neck area, another for my décolleté, my arm area. You know, some protection goes all the way, and one last pump for the overall areas that I didn't cover. I truly believe that a good makeup routine starts with good skincare. And now let's move on to makeup. I need to make sure my makeup lasts for a very long time, so I'm going in with my favorite primer. I also use this for my wedding day, and I love how hydrating this is. This cream is something that I've been obsessed lately, and it's a very big trend in Korea where it helps to color correct your skin tone. And this one is in pink, but they also have different colors like purple and green to adjust to whatever skin concerns that you have. I wanted something that was a little bit more like radiant, helps to bring out the pink tones in my skin. That's why I went on with this. Then for foundation, I'm going in with the classic Chantecaille. It's very expensive, so I only use it for special days, and that's why it's got the honors for tonight. And despite the fact that it's a foundation, it still has very lightweight coverage, and I love going in with this Ana Luisa brush to give a very natural lightweight coverage. But still you can see my blemishes, and that's why I still have to go in with extra concealer. I'm using my Holy Grail Kosas concealer here, just do a little bit more cover up. And with this concealer, I love that it doesn't like crease, especially under my eye. And the best technique I saw is to use a beauty blender and spray it with some long-lasting setting spray from Tarte, and then go in slowly in layers over my skin. And it honestly takes a long time to do this, but this ensures that the concealer and overall makeup lasts for a very long time. I swear doing this makes my arm hurt so much. It's such an arm workout. But perfection takes time and energy, and that's why I take the most time in perfecting my base makeup, because then anything I put on after that will look beautiful and natural. Okay, I'm obsessed. Selfie time. All right, let's continue. Now I'm going in with my brows. I'm using the Kosas brow pencil. For my thin brows, I don't really have to do a lot with it, and that's why I feel like this brow pencil is perfect for me. I always do my brows first after doing my base makeup to make sure I understand the shape, and that gives me a guide to how to do the rest of my makeup. Next, I go in with eyes. I'm obsessed with this new Curator eye palette from Hourglass. I got to pick my own shades for this, and with the matte neutral colors, I wanted to add a little bit more oomph, which is why I added something with a little bit more of a blue glitter into this Curator eye palette. So just go on their website, and it's so easy to do your own eye shades. shades, but overall, I'm just obsessed with all things Hourglass, which is why I did this palette. And on top of the very neutral beige underbase, I'm going in with a little bit of brown, a little bit of brown glitter on top of that, and making that as my eyeliner. And then I'm going in with a little bit more of that blue glitter shade, just as like an eyeliner, very, very subtle, so people can't really notice, but you'll see that if you look closely. And to define my blue eyeshadow a little bit more, I'm going in with this navy eyeliner from Bare Minerals on the bottom, and I just love the navy pop that I get to my eye. Blend it out with an eyeshadow, and that's it for eyes. And now that I've given my foundation and concealer to sink in a little, I'm going in with this all over glow powder. I love that this is just not a translucent powder, but something with a little bit more color and iridescent pearls to give you a more brightened complexion and a multi-dimensional glow. So good. And for bronzer, I'm of course going in with the Chanel bronzing cream. I've used this for my wedding as well, so you know how much I love this. For the summer, I love cream bronzers a lot more, and I know this bronzer seems like it's a little bit much, but once it blends out, it's the most beautiful, long-lasting bronzer. It truly gives the most beautiful summer bronze glow. I think everyone needs this because this also lasts forever. All right, for highlighter, I'm using Michelle Phan's M Cosmetics Cushion Highlighter. The fact that they are the first to come up with this concept is amazing because I love cushions, I love highlighters, but I'm so glad they did because this gives the most iridescent, natural, subtle highlight. And then for blush, I'm going in with my Ride or Die Armani Neo Nude. This is something that I use like all year round because I love my pinks and corals, but still gives a very like lived in kind of look. I usually just do one layer for the daily, but for special events, I go in with 2 layers, and I just love how buildable this blush is. Now we're moving on to lips. This is a lipstick pencil from NARS that I bought at their store, and the store's associate was swatching colors and she was like, you need this. And then for lipstick, this is my first ever purchase from Hermès Beauty. It was a whopping $80 after tax, so this better be worth it. But just look at that color. It's part of their limited edition color. When I saw that, I was like, this is mine, because you guys know I live for my corals, but it's got more of a reddish tint to it. And wow, look at that color. This is actually the very first time I'm putting this on in front of you in camera, so this is a real-time reaction, and I'm like, oh my god, yes. Okay, that's a wrap. We're wrapping everything off with this Tarte setting spray. I love that this still gives me a very nice dewy finish. Wait guys, oh my god, I totally forgot to wear mascara. I always tend to forget like one thing. This is the newest clean mascara from Cover FX. I actually got to go on a trip with them for their new launch, and I got to learn a ton about this product, try it on, and I did so many experiments with this by, you know, wearing it in the super hot heat. I even went in the sauna with this to see how water resistant this would be, tolerating the heat, and it passed all the tests. It takes me a while to make sure that I'm getting the full coverage that I like to lengthen and volumize, but for a clean beauty mascara, I'm very impressed because it actually can hold my curls. All right, beauties, that is it for my wedding makeup look. I'm really obsessed with how this look turned out, but it's pretty simple as you can see. Thank you so much for watching my full skincare and makeup get ready with me, and now let's go change. All right, guys, this is my final outfit. I have some Elizabeth and James earrings, Pamela Love golden chain. I've been obsessed with this necklace, and this is my full outfit. So I actually had ordered another dress for this black tie formal wedding, but it's back ordered, so I don't have it with me. And I figured like I could wear my rehearsal dress again. This was my dress for my rehearsal wedding, and I really want to find an excuse to wear it again. So here we are, wearing this again like 2 months later, and I'm still so obsessed with the gold details, so I'm really happy I'm getting a chance to wear this again. But I had gained some weight after the wedding, so it feels a little tighter, but I still love the fit. All right, now we are off to the wedding.